Hello everyone, Tach Butler here with the video. I'm going to keep this intro brief. Check out all things H.U.B games on the screen. And without further ado, gamers, let's game. Alright. So, this is another run. I haven't, this is shortly after the last run that I did with this Illumineer's quest. I'm still doing the encounter battleground, the encounter battleground of the easy encounter. I still haven't done the research to figure out if she starts with 7 cards or if it's the way that I was playing before. So by the time, if it's the second video, by the time you watch this, I still haven't done the research. If it's in the same video, well, you already know from the start that. I don't know, but I think this time I'm gonna take a different approach. Well, I'm gonna try my best to take a different approach. I think she got lucky with a few cards that basically banished a lot of my cards, so just gotta wait and see. And with that, we're gonna go gaming. I'm gonna put this back at you because that's where it's supposed to be at the start. And I keep moving the table. And I'm going to draw my hand. My hand will be over here. 2, 3. I got some ink. I got ink. I got ink users. I got one that I want to keep for a while, and I got Delia Diabolical. I think I'm gonna stick with this. So this is my hand right here. I'm gonna try to have this as my play area, with that being a discard. Move my hand down a little bit more. With that being the discard, this being the play area, and my ink will be down here. So my ink will be below the deck. So discard, ink, and anything up in here will be my play cards. So first, make sure y'all can actually see my hand to make sure that y'all know that I am not cheating. Oh yeah, y'all can see my hand. Y'all probably see me in these weird shorts too. Oh, wee. I can move this just a tiny bit up closer. Here we're good. All right, I'm back. We're ready to rocky road. All right, so Ursula begins this journey. We already know that there's no starter turn ability, so we'll just go ahead and move her trident up and give her 1 lore. And start the battle of champions. 1, lash out each opposing player. So nope, that becomes ink. Well, then again, she couldn't play it anyway because it requires 2 ink. And 2, we have the Mad Hatter, which requires 2 ink, so she can't play it. Goes into her ink well, and that does it for Ursula's turn. It is my turn now. I draw. I'm going to change turn. I've got a dream into ink, and I'll end it there. Ursula's trident goes back into play. No starter turn abilities. Exert Ursula's trident to turn that up to 2. Ursula's draw phase begins. We have Shark, which becomes, ink, so it doesn't matter what its ability is. She's at 3 ink now. And then we get Entangling Magic, which if she can play it, she can. Each opposing player discards a card, then put this card in the inkwell face down. So each player discards cards. I gotta discard a card. And this goes over here in the inkwell. But until I discard a card, it's not gonna go there. but discard. I've got a dream. And now she has 4 ink, 2 1, and I have 6 cards in hand. I draw. Alright, I have Prince Philip. Prince Philip is useful. I'm gonna turn Rapunzel into ink for 2. And exert these 2 for Aurora. Aurora has no abilities and she's a 2/2. Just to let you guys see that. And that ends my turn. Ursula's Trident goes up to 1. There's no start of turn actions. Exert. Move or lure counter to 3. And start the party. Capsize, which is 2, which is 3 ink, so you can play it for free. And it says if you have 6 or less, put the top 3 cards of your deck into your equal face down, which she only has 4, so this first ability kicks off. So we take the top 3 cards. 1. Oh wait, that one actually gets to be played. I'll explain why in a second. 1, 2, 3. And now I understand why it's important to put those 2 cards in their hand first. Discard, play the second card. Choppy Waters. Choppy Waters says deal 2 damage to the highest cost character each opposing player. 2 damage. 2 health. She's gone. This gets discarded. And I'm back at the start of my turn with 2 ink and a draw. Of all the things for me to draw, I drew him. We don't have any locations, so I'm going to ink Milo Thatch. I'm going to exert 3 ink to play Mickey Mouse the Detective and use his ability. His ability says when I play this character, I may put the top card of my deck in the inkwell face down. This helps me get 4 ink and exert it. So now I'm at 4 ink and I have at least 1 way to get 1 lure per turn. The one thing I learned about this game, much like most games that have a cost that you must play in order to play a card, is the more you have of it, especially since it doesn't matter, the more you have of it, the easier you can get certain cards out. So like my next turn, if I play ink, I can at least get 2 characters out or do certain combos, so that works out. Anyway, Ursula's turn. Couldn't do anything with Aurora. No starter turns. Ursula's Trident goes. She goes to 4. Take the top 2. 1, 2. Second card. First card. Alright, first card at the top. Typhoon. Typhoon says return all opposing exerted characters to their hands. Thank God Mickey Mouse was not exerted. And this one, Ursula's Contract. Ursula's Contract says opposing players can't use the battleground abilities. That's the abilities on this card over here. And minor stipulation, at the start of her turn, banish this card, she gains 3 lore. So she's about to get 3 lore per turn, extra 3 lore next turn. My turn. Mickey's now dry. My ink is ready. I draw. I get Mr. Pan. And you know what? I'm going to turn pan into ink for 5. I'm going to tap 3 for Prince Philip. Tap the remaining 2 for Delia. I think I have a combo brewing with this because, as you learned from the last time I played, Delia has Reckless, which means that she must challenge whenever she can. She can't quest because there's no lord attached to her. But Prince Philip has a support ability. His support ability says that whenever he quests, I add his attack to Delia, so that's at least 4. And it also says whenever one of your characters is chosen for support, so that includes his ability, they gain +1 resist, which means the damage dealt to him is reduced by 1. So Delia's essentially a 3/4 now if I can ever get them to stay on the field long enough. That's all my ink, so I'm going to go ahead and get 1 lore with Mr. Mouse. So I'm at 1 now. And I can't use any battleground abilities thanks to Ursula's contract, so that ends my turn. Ursula, we flip this. Ursula's contract pops, bringing her lore counter to 7. And start to drop. It's 1, 2. The first card of her hand, another Ursula's contract. Second card of her hand is Hey Hey. And Hey Hey has 3 costs, so she can play Hey Hey for free. Wait. Oh, well, I forgot about that. She goes to 7 because tried it. Now we're set. Because Ursula's contract popped, and then Hey Hey. This should have already gone down to 1, so she's at 8. We're good. But Ursula's contract popped, she went to 7. That should have went 8. These 2. All right, we're caught up. I did it in the wrong order, but we're caught up. All right. It's my turn, everybody, and everything that I have ready is up. Which is sad because Hey Hey would be a good target for Delia, but unfortunately, it's 1, not exerted, because I can only challenge exerted cards, and 2, it's evasive, and only other evasive cards can challenge evasive cards. So Hey Hey is essentially kind of untouchable right now. Now that I'm ready up, I draw. Really, I get this card. So I drew Pascal. Which would have come in handy with the Rapunzel I have here. Although, okay. I'm going to ink Gaston, who's another Reckless. Gives me 6 ink. I'm going to exert 3 of my ink to play Pascal, who has the ability of Colorful Tactics. When I play this character, look at the top 3 cards of my deck and put them back in any order. So I'm going to put Pascal here. This card is in my hand. These are the top 3 cards of my deck. And it's going up first because of that ability. Yep. Do I have any heroes on the field? I do. Ariel and Hey Hey. Okay, so I drew these cards and putting them back in this order. Okay. And that should be Anna, Ariel, Hey Hey, unless something happens to my poor cards. So now, because I have a few turns to go and I want to keep my cards alive, I'm not going to quest this turn. So, well, nope. If Hey Hey had less attack, I could use Dive Bomb here, but Hey Hey has too much attack. So, moving on to Ursula's turn, put the Stolen Trident up. Start of turn effect pops. Ursula's contract goes discarded. She goes to 11. Then abilities happen. Stolen Trident 12. Hey is 13. Okay, now for her hand abilities. First hand ability, hey again. He's back. Second hand ability is Gaston. And Gaston ability is when you play this character, deal 4 damage to the opposing character with the lowest cost. So once he's played, which he is playing now, deal 4 damage to the character with the lowest cost. Oh, I should have used Diabomb. Delia is dead, y'all. She didn't make it. Well, there goes that combo. Alright. Ready up. My 6 ink is up. Pascal is now dry. I draw. Alright, I knew what I was going to get, so I'm going to go ahead and tap 4 for Anna the True-Hearted. Her ability makes it so that every other character with hero gains, so whenever she quests, every other character gets 1 extra lore. So come her next turn, if she's still here, she's going to help me with questing. Which is why I decided to add her to the deck. And that's probably why you'll notice that from the original deck that I had, there's a lot more heroes in play. It's because of, like I said, I took the Ursula's Revenge Blue and Steel deck, Sapphire Steel deck, and took out a lot of the blues that I had from my first deck and put a lot of heroes back in there. So there's at least one slight strategy here, is that I have a bunch of heroes here, so that way when she's out here, I can quest a lot faster and get more lore. That said, I'm going to tap Pascal. I'm going to quest with Pascal and Prince Philip, which will give me... And actually, I can't really do much of anything except... And I'm going to tap with Mickey, exert Mickey. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I've now gotten up to 5 lore. And do I want to do anything with this? I think, yep, because there's no Ursula's contract. I think I'm going to pay 3 lore to draw 3 cards. So that takes me down to 2 lore. And I use the Battleground ability, in case you're wondering why. This Battleground ability gives me ability, if I use 3 lore, which is at the bottom, I get to draw 2 cards. So I get Ariel, and I get Hey. The 2 cards I knew were there. And for that, I'm going to tap 2 and play Hey, the Mindless Wanderer. Hey here said, Hey, or Hey. Once per turn, when this card moves to a location, each opponent loses 1 lore. So it's got to get location cards out there to make this work. But having him out here will give her another target for one of her cards. So there we go. And now that is my turn. We do all the things to ready her up. 1, 2. And any start of turn? Nope, no start of turn abilities. So now we start tapping stuff. Let me make sure you don't have any abilities to attack anybody. Nope. So 1 for the Trident, 1 for Hey, that's 2. Another Hey, 3. Gaston is 4. So 13 to 17. And now the hand. First card, second card. First one, Capsize. Capsize says if she has 6 or less ink, put the top 3 cards in her deck in her inkwell face down. If she has 7 or more ink, which she does, each opposing player chooses and banishes one of their characters. That bottom one is the one that gets to activate. So leave that there. I knew I was going to need a target. I'm going to banish Pascal because Hey has an ability if I can get one of my location cards. So we'll see. Hand number 2, Captain Hook. Captain Hook has no abilities, so he just comes in played. He's ready to rock and roll. And that does it for Ursula. All right, now I pulled everybody up to let you guys know. Mickey and Prince Philip are both heroes, so when I quest with Anna, their lore counters, their lore abilities, the amount of lore they get for questing goes up by 1. And I am going to quest with her, but whenever I quest with her, that's how that works. And, oops, forgot about getting my ink together. It's really weird, and I can remember to do this in Lorcana, but I can't remember to do this with Magic. Oh, hey, look, it's another Mickey. I don't have any Reckless. I know there's a Dealy in there, but I'm going to ink Dive Bomb to give me 7 ink total. I'm going to exert 3 to bring out Ariel. Ariel is evasive, so that means only other characters with evasive can challenge Ariel. And she has an inspiring voice that says, whenever I play a song, chosen character of yours gets evasive until the start of my next turn. So I can make another character evasive with Ariel. And she's also a hero, by the way. But she has to dry. And then I'm going to pay another 3 ink to bring out Detective Mickey, which, as you saw earlier, has the ability of taking my first card, putting it face down, exert it. So now I have 8 ink total. Okay. All right, so first things first. I'm going to quest with Anna to give myself 2 ink to go from 2 to 4. But before I quest with Anna's ability, a lot makes this 2, that's 3. But before I do that, I'm going to use the player ability here to pay 3, take me down to 1, to draw 2 cards. This is going to be something I need for later on. The amount of cards, I can't put more, I can't replenish lore and whatever have you, so I kind of need that in order for me to get questing going. Okay. Since she's done it, I'm going to quest with Mickey, who's now at 2, so that brings me to 3. I'm going to quest with Prince Philip, who's now at 3, to bring me to 6. Prince Philip. I'm going to add Prince Philip's point to Hey here. And instead of questing with Hey, I'm going to challenge Gaston. Gaston is a 2/4. Hey is a 4/2 with 1 reduction. So Gaston only does 1 damage to him because of Prince Philip's ability. Takes 1 less damage. And Hey is at 4, so Gaston goes away. Slowing her down one Hey at a time. And that ends my turn. So I can't do much against all the other cards that she got, but at least I got rid of 1. Okay. All right, she's readied up. There's no start of turn ability, so 1 for the Trident, 18. 1 for Hey, 19. Another for Hey, 20. We move the draw count up to 3, which means this turn she's gonna wreak havoc. And Captain Hook gives her another 2 for 22. Again, I'm not gonna be above 20, so I can put that there so you can see that her lore counter is at 22. And since I'm not gonna be above that, I'm gonna put my lore counter at 6 so you can see that a little bit better. Now I can do that and put it in the right context. Beforehand, there wasn't enough space for that to happen. Don't know why they said you can put them both on there, but yeah, okay, we saw that. Now it's her turn to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. First card, Trident's Daughters. For no ink, they just come on out. No ink, no ability, they come on out. Number 2, Jetsam. Look at that. We saw Flotsam earlier, now we have Jetsam. Flotsam, Jetsam, now I got a boys. The boss is on a roll. And Jetsam has the ability of, Ursula has great powers. When you play this character, deal 1 damage to each opposing character. See this? Jetsam's a nuisance. Okay, so Hey goes to the grave. Wait. Nah, that's just that turn. Hey goes to the great beyond. Philip gets 1. Mickey gets 1. Anna gets 1. Mickey Mouse gets 1. Ariel gets 1. You get hit. Everybody gets a hit. And finally, Jafar. Jafar is a 7. She has 7 ink exactly, so she can play this without any cost. But Jafar has no abilities, and you can see Jafar is dangerous because he gets 3 lore a turn. Jafar. And that does it for Ursula's turn. But now, all of my good friends are able to come on out. And they're all heroes. All of them are heroes. I can turn the tide of battle. All I need is the right card. Oh, almost did that again. All I need is the right card. And I draw. I got Dive Bomb, but no Reckless card. I'm gonna play 4 to get Moana out there. She's a hero card, so again, for the sake of getting lore, she's useful if I make it to my next turn. And I'm gonna tap 2 more to play Genie, who has no abilities. And I'll show you Moana's ability. She has evasive, so that means she can attack those Hey-Heys if I need her to. But she's also a hero, so questing is still on the menu. Dive Bomb can't do nothing with. With that, I'm going to quest with Anna to get 2, bringing my lore counter to 8. Everybody else gets +1, so I'm going to quest with Ariel to bring my lore counter to 10. Detective Mickey here to bring my lore counter to 12. The second Detective Mickey to bring my lore counter to 14. And Prince Philip to bring my lore counter to 17. I think I got this one, y'all. I think I got it. Let's just see how this particular turn for Ursula turns out. Flotsam, Jetsam, now I got a boys. The boss is on the roll. There are no start of turn abilities to activate, so here we go. This one gives her 1, so from 22 to 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 32. She is super close, y'all. And I'm so glad I did not spend 3 more. Here we go, because I was about to spend 3. And I probably could have, but nah. Go. First card. Don't wipe out any cards. Second card. Don't wipe out any cards. Third card. The first card is I don't know who this guy is, but this is his name. That's dude. He here. Tamatoa. Tamatoa says, pick one. When you play this character, the opposing players together choose an item or location of theirs and banish it. Thank goodness I don't have any items or locations, so we'll do that. Next. Tamatoa again. Make a brick card. Whirlpool. Exert all opposing characters. They can't ready at the start of their next turn. Does that mean I can't? Hold on. Y'all, I just lost because of this, I think. It says, exert all opposing characters. They cannot ready at the start of their next turn. Now, these cards were already exerted, so does that mean I gotta use those as well? So again, I'm recording from my phone, so I can't do a quick search. I'm not recording from my computer. But I'm about to look that one up, if that's how that works. Because if that's the case, I made it all the way to this point for the right card to appear and dash all of my dreams. All of them. Here we go. Yay. I draw since they can't turn back up. I got a vault door. And I end my turn. See, if these cards were able to be unexerted, then I probably wouldn't have lost. But the thing is, I don't know, and I can't. I don't want to stop the recording just to do that. I want to be respectful to my lovely girlfriend who has allowed me to use the kitchen table to do this. So I'm going to ready all my cards. There are no start of turn abilities. The trident goes 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39, 42. Ursula wins again. All right, I gotta call it there, but I'm definitely gonna do this again. I may have to find a way to set up different angles and hopefully find something else that I can use besides my phone to help set that up. But this was fun. The back and forth exchange and just the heartbreak of one card, Whirlpool. And I have to figure out how this card works in the context of if the characters were already exerted, do those characters count or not? Because it says exert all opposing players. Man, Flotsam Jetsam. Flotsam Jetsam, now I've got them, boys. This is so cool. Oh, there's another card that would have just Oh, there are several cards in this thing that would have basically caused just all sorts of heartbreak. So this was great. I gotta give it to them. They did a good job of making a single player encounter. Again, this is Lorcana. I had something good going until I was told to exert all of my cards, because I had enough to where if I didn't have to leave them exerted, it would have ended on my turn. But instead, she got another one to just finish the job, and I can't wait. I gotten the hang of the way the mechanics work a little bit. I may still need a refresher or two, and I'm going to get some clarifications before the next time. But yeah, that is it. Hey everybody, I know you probably, for those of you who know me in person, you're probably like, oh my God, he's wearing shorts. Yes, I am. I'm totally wearing shorts, and I'm going to hey, now I can see y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was me playing Lorcana with my new deck sleeves. So cool, so cool. And it was interesting to watch myself lose to this character. And actually, I guess next time I can try my hand at looking at things this way, so I know for a fact what y'all can see. So, because I had it facing the other way, the screen. So like the camera, the back camera, I was using that one because I thought that was a higher quality. So, but I'm glad that I was told about this and I had the opportunity to get it, and I'm glad I went on ahead and picked it up. This is, again, the Illumineer's Quest. I can't remember what it's called, but the title of the box is over there. Oh no, it's over here too. Illumineer's Quest Deep Trouble is what it's called. And you can pick it up online or at your Target. That's where I got this one. I got this from the Target in Jonesboro. And it's all a part of the Ursula's Return set for Lorcana. My deck is a combination of cards from Into the Inklands and Ursula's Revenge. Most of the blues are from Ursula's Revenge that you saw. There were a few that weren't. I ended up getting that starter deck because of this. Like when I went to the Lorcana tournament at Game Fest, and I had an opponent that was playing a blue deck. And I think they were playing blue-gray based on the starter deck that they had, and I saw them play this, and I was like, wait, why are you able to take a card and just put it in your inkwell face down? I blame this card for it because I wanted to play blue. Blue is my favorite color, strangely enough. Well, sky blue, if you want to be specific. And red usually denotes fire in most games. And so I combined the two, my favorite color in red, and, you know, just went with it. All right. Unlike my other videos, I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling because, like I said, I want to be respectful of the fact that, you know, my lovely girlfriend, Ms. Lane, of the S Lane Network and other things, gave me some peace to play this game on the actual table for you guys. So, you know, if you guys see her, give her a shout out. And I'm gonna put a link up to something that she has. She does, quick plug for her, and then I'm gone. I'm gonna let future me do an outro or something. But a quick plug for her. She helps entrepreneurs get their businesses up and going. And so I'm gonna put like her link to her page on the screen. If you're an entrepreneur, you know somebody who's thinking about starting a business, give her a page a look-see. Her entire mission is to try to help nonprofits her entire nonprofit mission is to help entrepreneurs get their businesses up and running and help them navigate through the murky waters of starting their own business. So be sure to give her a shout out. And I think she deserves at least that for giving me the opportunity to share with y'all a one-player experience with Lorcana here. And that's it. I'm done rambling. I'm done pitching the girlfriend thing. I'm the ever thankful Tach Butler of H.U.B Games, saying thank you guys for watching this unique attempt at a video that's not a Let's Play. And until next time, gamers, let's game. Can't believe I lost twice.